What has become of this city? There used to be laws, justice, not anymore. Crime is out of control, cats are missing, and townspeople are being victimized.
Oh, hey! Who pooped on my porch?
What's going on with you? Whoa! Whoa!
Hey guys, FeroTV here, and I have the most exciting announcement since the release of South Park Phone Destroyer, at least in my opinion. Redlinks has confirmed a new theme is coming, and they say it will come out in July. With a little bit of luck, in 2 months we will already have a new theme. They have not said what theme it will be yet in the announcement, but come on guys, it's safe to say it should be the long desired superhero theme. The hype is there since ages. They have the fractured butthole to build from, they have the artwork, they have the some of the ability ideas or the design of the characters in total. So I would say it's safe to say we're going to play some superheroes in the future. Now I make this video to just get some ideas from the community, what kind of characters you want to see and what abilities they should have. Now I have come up with a few myself and I would like to present those ideas to you right now. First of all, one of the major characters would be the Coon. Now all of the Cartmans are tanks and all of the Cartmans have charges. And so I would think that this will be going for the Coon as well, but I want to make it kind of superhero-y. Now Cartman should be slow again, but with the superhero theme coming out, I would really like a little bit more interaction in the game. And my idea is charged abilities that have to be targeted like spells after. What I mean with that is Cartman, for example, would have the good old superhero jump, you know. They fly or they make a big leap and epically land on the ground. This is something Cartman should do. Cartman is a heavy guy. He's a fat guy. His effect on the ground should do some damage to the units. Maybe stun them, maybe don't. Maybe he uses his claws and there is a new bleeding effect. But what I really want is charging his ability and then being able to target where he lands. How this will be designed, if he can only jump forward and not backwards or something like that, that's for Redlinks to decide. I don't want to get my hands in there, but what I want is to be able to target his ability after it is charged.
Woo! Superhero landing!
Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
The next idea I'm having is human Kite, and since Kite's units all buff. Now two are charged effects. One is giving attack and one is giving an invincibility shield to all units. Then the other one is like a continuous effect on the board. When he is attacking, he buffs the friends, or with the ability of killing units, healing the units, the friendly units. And there's the ninja who buffs all your units on the field. What I want, again, with the new idea of targeted charges, is that the human Kite is known for being a supportive unit, and he uses his little kite to buff a friendly unit on the map. And you should be able to decide what this should be. Now, in regarding to the effect, there could be something like a spell shield, or maybe a shield that prevents people from being knocked back, maybe just a shield that absorbs some damage, maybe a shield and an attack buff. This is a balancing issue, but what I want again is the ability to target the unit that you want to buff. This could make for some really fun interactions, like we all know how stressful it can be when an assassin is going for your new kit. And you are like, oh, will the Zeps finish it? Sometimes a hallelujah or regeneration comes in and it will not finish it, and the human Kite would be a new possibility to prevent them from dying from Zeps, because you could shield the assassin that is on the enemy's ass right now. Next one on the list is one of the main characters. It's Mysterion, Kenny. Kenny in our game has the death rattle ability, and most of the time, not most of the time, all the time, he dies and that's it. However, Kenny in the show actually comes back to life, and I think that's something we should do with Mysterion. I mean, his arc in the show was that he's actually telling us that he is born and born again, and the parents just put him in the bag with the new jacket. So I thought we kind of use what they use in Fractured Butthole, the Ghost. My idea would be Kenny. Kenny is an assassin, and he runs to the enemy corner, but when he dies he turns into a ghost. And the ghost has a good amount of HP. And the ghost will walk back to your corner. He will have no attack, he will have nothing to do, he can't harm anyone in his ghost form. However, he is an enemy for the enemy, and he has a good bunch of HP. Unless he kills the ghost, Kenny will be revived in your corner and attack again. And this would go on for so long until the enemy decides to kill the ghost that is not harming him. That was my idea for Mysterium. Next idea, Fast Pass. Now Fast Pass is like obviously the Jimmy, and Jimmy has always had auras. Now for the most part they are auras that harm the enemy, like they block their effects or they decrease the attack. But there's also an aura that is buffing us right now, and that would be the Friar Jimmy, who's healing. Now we have Towley, who's slowing. Fast Pass is fast. We don't have a unit yet that gives a hyperdrive aura. So I would suggest for Fast Pass to be a buffing hyperdrive aura unit. Meaning all surrounding people of him in a circle that surrounds him will be hyperdrive and attack faster and move faster. Obviously, for this to work, we either need Jimmy to only increase the attack speed, so it's not a complete hyperdrive, or Jimmy has to be moving extremely fast. I would probably actually prefer to just give attack speed, but we'll see what they do. Now we're coming to one of my favorites of the game, which is Captain Diabetes. I really want this unit to be in the game. I want him to be in the game, and I think he's kind of the Hulk, I guess. And that means I want him to have either a charged ability, much rather a charged ability, so he's not like classy, so that he is just like a normal little fighter. However, he has the ability to become his big diabetes self and get extremely stat boosts, being like a really fucking tank. So we could make him something like, he costs 4 mana, however he's only worth like 2.5 mana at stats. Though if we manage to get his charge going, his stats are easily worth, let's say 5.5 mana to even it out. So if he survives long enough, we get a real big benefit in his efficiency or in his stat value regarding to his energy. With the risk, of course, that he might easily die to something like a fireball. So high risk, but high reward. Buff card, or something who buffs himself, obviously a charge ability. The last unit idea I have is one that has to be in the game, please. So far he has not made an appearance, but I want Mintberry Crunch to be in here. And with him I would like to introduce a new kind of mechanic. I want him to be, first of all, a flying unit. That is very important. We have not really seen his minty powers doing that much damage, so I would say he should be a support unit. You would kind of think probably something like Mephisto, a little bit of AoE, throwing those candies or those mints, but I would say he has a constant wind of minty freshness surrounding him that buffs your units. Either it heals them a little bit globally, or it buffs their attack globally, or it gives them shield every 5 seconds. Something like that. I want him to be a presence on the board, supporting all of your characters. Those are my ideas, guys. I'm sure you have some better ideas for me. Do you even think it's going to be the superhero theme? If not, what else could it be? And what characters did I get wrong? What would you change about them? And what are your ideas? There are tons of heroes left. There is Token, who I've not talked about, Stan, there is Greg, Tweak, there is many spots to fill. There is one guy I actually have no idea what I should give him, because it's Timmy, because I feel kind of obviously Mecha Timmy is kind of what he is in Fractured Battle, so I was kind of thinking I don't really know what to do with him. Maybe you come up with something good. Leave it in the comments below. For all the new people arriving on my channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I see you guys in the next one. That's going to be it. Pharaoh out.
Need a quick burst of energy to show those bad guys you mean business?
Yeah, I wanna go.
Mint Mintberry for the little hero in you.